Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about air filters, mass airflow sensors, and throttle body cleanings. On a lot of these newer vehicles, it's very important to make sure you stay up on your air filter service. However, sometimes when you go to shops, it almost seems like every time you're there, they're trying to sell you an air filter. I know that's a way to increase transactions, the value amount. However, there is some importance to it. And so we just wanted to kind of show what to look for, what's going on. A lot of times they'll offer you two different quality air filters. Sometimes people don't know where the air filter even is or where the mass airflow sensor is. How does a mass airflow sensor get dirty? How does the throttle body get dirty? And so we're going to try and cover that in today's video. For starters, on this particular vehicle, this is your air box. This air box houses the air filter. And this is where air comes in through the front of the car, goes through the air filter in the box, this is your mass airflow sensor. This is what reads the volume of air coming in for the computer to know how much fuel to add, and goes past this down to the throttle body. Now when you hit your gas pedal, this throttle body has a butterfly that opens and closes, and that's how the car accelerates or decelerates. Now, this particular vehicle has a drive-by-wire system, meaning there's no throttle cables. There is a sensor on the pedal. When you push the pedal, that reading gets sent to the computer, and the computer tells the throttle body how much to activate. A lot of newer cars are like that. They're not like the traditional throttle cable like we're used to. These systems are very picky about how dirty that throttle body gets. As buildup starts to build inside the throttle body, it'll actually start running worse. And so we do a service, which is a throttle body service, cleaning both sides of the butterfly. And the dirt that accumulates on a mass airflow sensor will also give an incorrect reading to your computer. So your fuel mileage could go down a little, power can be robbed a little bit. And so it's important to take care of these. Now, some people wonder, how does this get dirt and how does the throttle body get dirt? And here's the thing, air filters cannot filter everything. They can definitely filter a lot, but not everything. The amounts, while the air filter's dirty, that get past it, sometimes you don't know when that's happening, and that's why the shop checks the air filter. This is how to know in case you want to see what your air filter looks like. So we're gonna open up this box. I already unbolted it, and this gives us access to the air filter. Now this side of the air filter looks fairly clean. Doesn't look bad at all. This side, as you can see, may look a little dirty. Now I'm gonna do a drop test on the floor over here. We're gonna show you what happens. So when you drop this, see the dirt that came out? That dust that's coming off is what's been collected in between the particles of the air filter. Now this filter needs to be replaced because that dirt is enough so, see these darker spots in the air filter? This is where dirt is beginning to come through the air filter, meaning the air filter is starting to not be able to filter like it's supposed to. So we need to replace this. So we went ahead and took the air box out of here so we could get access to the throttle body. And here I just want to show you what it looks like. So down here in the throttle body, see this dirt that's beginning to build up in here and at the bottom of the throttle plate? That creates resistance for the amount of air that comes around there. So a dirty throttle body can cause drivability issues, it can cause sticking, it can cause a lot of problems. And this is the kind of dirt that's getting past the dirty air filter. So we're gonna clean that out. We typically will just use something as simple as a brake cleaner in regards to cleaning this, and a rag. We spray it, see all the dirt that comes out. We'll get this, and we'll push the butterfly open a little, and the goal is to clean both sides. So to get the other side, we'll get the rag wet, and we'll simply hold open the throttle plate. See, it's open right there? And now we're able to get in here and clean the back side of that throttle plate. We're also able to clean the bottom side here and reach in further and clean every part of this throttle body that we have access to. Now, cleaning this, one, prevents any of this dirt from going further down into the engine, but two, will help this throttle body to be able to move freely when it opens and closes. There it is. Now that we have the throttle body clean, we have the air pipe back on. We put the lower part of the air box back in, and now we have the mass airflow sensor. I already removed the screws. This is your mass airflow sensor. Now what this does, it has voltage that goes through this wire, and there's two inside there. As voltage goes through it, almost like a light element, it measures how much it cools off based off of the amount of air coming past it. The problem is when it gets dirty, as you can see this little wire in here, that's dirt all over it. It makes it have to get hotter before it'll give a cooler reading based off the amount of air coming in. So that is a dirty mass airflow sensor. That can give you poor fuel mileage. Also in there, those two internally would be dirty also, potentially. So we use a mass airflow sensor cleaner, and it's as simple as spraying it off. So we spray it without touching it. See how it became silver again now? It used to be brown, and now it's silver. So we'll clean both sides of this. You have to use the mass airflow sensor specific spray, because unlike brake cleaner, it doesn't leave a residue that can also alter the reading. Now that's clean enough that it'll work. Now we're down to air filters. A lot of times people wonder why there's multiple air filters. So this is a microguard air filter, cheaper air filter. Looks like a decent air filter, similar to what we may or may not have had in the vehicle. And here's a Wix, which is a little bit more. The difference in air filters you almost cannot see. If you come up closely, you will see this almost looks a little fuzzier, not as tightly woven, and this looks tighter. The idea is that the more expensive one can filter better and smaller particles than the cheaper one. So typically, if you're on dirt roads a lot, it's not recommended to use the cheaper air filter. We definitely recommend the better filter because it will filter the air that's going into your engine better. Now, if you are on dirt roads a lot, it's not uncommon for you to need to replace your air filter more often. If you're not on dirt roads as much, air filters can typically go a few oil changes pretty easily. It depends on the circumstances that you're driving in and whatnot, but being able to check them and know when they're dirty is important. So we're going to put this together. We're going to use the better air filter.
Hey, if you liked that video as much as I did, go ahead and push a like on this video and do us a big favor. Please share it with all of your friends. We would love to get all this information out to as many people as possible. Also, you can comment below and let us know how we did. Let us know what you thought about the content. Do you agree? Do you disagree? We love honest opinions. Lastly, subscribe to our channel so you get every new video that we drop every Wednesday. And thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.